The next button is our connections position. This is referring to the physical connection on the base of the machine where we plug in accessories. We plug into the base of the machine for power, communications, and sometimes air. At this point, we need to tell the machine what is where. So if I had a flash physically plugged into connection 2, which is what's labeled on the base of the machine, and I was putting it in position 2, if I go to my main screen, if you look, F2 is on this screen. If I go back to utilities and I change that back to 0, 0 because I pulled my flash out, you'll notice that the flash goes away on the main screen. It's very important that you tell the machine where your accessory is plugged in and the position. The position is the physical position of the accessory, which is noted on the tower of your machine. So again, position 2 would be the flash, and then we have the option for sequential. Sequential is very important in accessories such as flock and foil, but it also can be used with flashes. Think of sequential as the same as first piece, last piece. If I have sequential turned on, that flash is not going to turn on until your first shirt is in that position. Once your last shirt, after you've hit last piece, once your last shirt is out of the flash, then that flash is no longer going to actuate every index. If you're only using one flash, the result is when your last shirt is done being flashed, now you're going to index faster if flash is your longest process on the machine. A lot of people like to run flashes in non-sequential mode. That way the flash actuates every single index and it keeps your pallet warm. We also have air connections 1 and 2. These are not the air connections that are located on the connection position. Those connection position air ports are either on or off. If you plug something into them, you're going to have free flowing air. These air connections are auxiliary air connections on the machine, which are used for items such as the ROQ vac or the ROQ accessory, or items that require on-off control air. And those ports are usually located in a different location on the machine. This particular machine does not have any auxiliary air connections on it, so they're not used. The last thing that you will see on this screen, this is a 3-year-old machine, so it's not on this screen, but on new machines you'll also see a ROQ iron. It's used just like your connections position. You tell it whether you have a ROQ iron, and if you turn it on, you tell it which position it is, and then it knows that you have an iron in that position. The reason that is important is the iron requires different mechanics in the squeegee carriage to make sure it's in the up and down position when it should be. Again, this machine does not have it. All new machines do. If a user that has an older machine such as this were to add a ROQ iron, we would update the software to accommodate that accessory.